On October 17th, the Los Angeles Archdiocese agreed to a historic $880 million settlement. This settlement is part of a sexual abuse class action lawsuit that involves over 1,000 plaintiffs. These individuals, ranging from their 30s to their 70s, have waited years, some even decades, for this moment. Aimee Torres, a childhood survivor of abuse by a local Catholic priest, was among those who fought for this settlement. As she read the email from her lawyer, disbelief and tears filled her eyes. She had hoped for acknowledgment and justice before turning 40 in the spring, and now that hope is within reach. This settlement is the latest in a series of payouts by the Archdiocese, which now totals about $1.5 billion to thousands of abuse victims. Morgan Stewart, a lead attorney in the case, expressed confidence that the plaintiffs would ratify the agreement. He noted that this settlement avoids pushing the Archdiocese into bankruptcy and provides financial relief to the survivors. Brian Smith, another attorney on the case, described the settlement as some semblance of justice. He acknowledged that while money can't fully heal the survivors, the value in closure and reaching a settlement is significant. Archbishop Jose Gomez issued an apology expressing his sorrow for the abuses carried out by church officials. This lawsuit was made possible by a 2019 California state law that extended the window for abuse victims to file claims and allowed for triple damages in cases involving cover-ups. The church initially fought the law, fearing potentially ruinous liability, but the law went into effect, allowing the class action to proceed. Assuming the settlement is approved, the case could be resolved within the next year, with payments awarded to each survivor. The settlement also includes non-monetary components, like apology letters and other actions. Torres shared her story of abuse, which began when she was just 8 years old. Father Ernesto Bismonte, whom she knew as Lolones, abused her for nearly 4 years. Despite her efforts to speak out, her cries for help were largely ignored. Even after reporting the abuse at 17, she felt treated like a suspect. Bismonte was eventually arrested and pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge, receiving 2 years probation. Torres later discovered that the church had prior knowledge of Bismonte's abuse, but didn't act. This exacerbated her trauma, even after his guilty plea. Monica Gutierrez Ringering, another victim, shared similar experiences and hopes. The settlement will prompt further changes within the church to protect children. Both women, despite their trauma, remain committed to speaking out. Ringering emphasized the lasting impact of the abuse, stating, "The trauma will never go away." For more Christian news, subscribe to our newsletter.